Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie day trade setup for today. So, just going to start off on a weekly quickly, just to pick up a couple of levels, and that's not going to work. Doesn't help with the levels white, does it? Let's get the blue. Okay, so a couple of levels we need to pay attention to. First one is obviously this previous weekly swing low, and just going to zoom out a bit for us here. So that is the first area of well, it was resistance, but it's now support. Something that we just need to sort of keep in the back of our mind, because that to me is the area. If we break below this area 44, 140, that's going to bring us to downside. And then what we need to do is we need to take these three weekly levels. Okay, so the first one is the swing low, swing low, swing low. So it was used as support, and you can see we resisted it week before last, but last week we closed above it. Okay, so this area here, 47033, is one that we need to pay attention to today. Next level that we need to pay attention to for the week is 48386. Okay, so just drilling down through the time frames quickly. On the daily, we've had a crossover of our moving averages, which is a fairly bullish signal. So a break above this previous high. Let's just put that in there. Okay, and I just want to change the color of this here. Let's just change that to a red. So that's the level we need to pay attention to. So we'll explain now why. Okay, so we need to break above the high of the previous week, which is 47,532. Then we have a target of 48,386. Okay, so we need to break above 47,532 for a target of 48,386. Now, we start drilling down on the lower time frames to see what is actually transpiring here. And I think what we'll need to do here, just come in a bit. So last week, you see a bit of sort of choppy price action as such. Nice crossover here, nice crossover of our moving averages early in the week. Sorry, of the oscillators, not the moving averages. With the moving averages pointing in an upward trend, we sort of got off to a slow start, a bit of up and down, and then eventually pushed higher going into the close for the week. So there are some micro levels here that we need to pay attention to as well. And there's one here. Just get that back to blue. Okay, so there is a micro level here we need to pay attention to as well. Right, come down to what we actually want to trade. So what we're looking for is some kind of a pullback back to 47,033. Now, what's happening at the moment, just bring up my chart. And Asia is slightly higher at the moment. Crude oil is down, Brent is down. Our Rand dollar 18.26, so that's slightly stronger as well. Nasdaq was up 1.3% on Friday, and futures is currently up 0.5% right now, and 10 cents last one I want. So 10 cents up 2.25%. So I suspect we are going to get a gap up. And similar to yesterday, we had a pretty strong gap up and we just continued rallying. Got through this weekly level. And the reason why, you can see why I put it in as red. So that was a weekly level that we broke through, and it held on the hour. Okay, so I'm expecting another gap up. And the question at the moment, this last bar here is nonsense data. So this is our actual close. So it's a good 200 points up. Okay, so what I would like to see is obviously gap up, pull back, find some support. If we can find support back at gap close or just below gap close here at 47,283, that would be a good entry for a long. Otherwise, I suspect 47,532 is going to be the area that we're going to need to look at. So what I'm anticipating is the following. We sort of gap up like this, then come back to find support at this level, test this level, and if that holds, then that's my target area there. Okay, so plan is pretty simple for today. Wait for the open, wait for the gap, wait for the pullback. Pullback should be back into 47,532, could come as far as close the gap. So long as it doesn't drop below this area here, 47,033. If it stays above 47,33, the trend is up as far as I'm concerned. If it does break through this, that would trigger the stop, and then I'd like to see a move to the downside, and then a retest of this area and start moving off before going short. Okay, so those are the two scenarios that I see for today, and it is Monday, so I wouldn't expect too much fireworks, although that is 800 points, so that would be a pretty nice setup. So that's the level I'm watching today, 47,532. Want to see a move up, want to see a pullback. And bear in mind, guys, this pullback may not necessarily be straight back onto here. It could be like something like that. Regardless, you want to see a pullback, then you want to see structure forming on price action. And you're going to look for that on your 15 minutes or your 5 minutes if you want to. But you can see here on the 15 minutes, you can see lots of indecision around this level before a move to the upside. Okay, so the higher time frame would have given you a little bit of a better picture. As far as the hour would give you a better picture. Okay, 5 minutes at that level probably, well, I suppose it did give you a fairly good another engulfing double bottom, decent move to the upside. Okay, so that's kind of my play for today. Get back to 15 here. So we're going to have a gap up. We're looking for not to chase the move on the break. We're looking for it to come back. It would be nice if it closes the gap or even comes back onto 47,532. And line in the sand is a close below 47,033. And I'd want to see sort of a close on the half hour as a minimum, preferably the hour below 47,033 before I start looking for a move to the downside. Okay, anyway, that's my view for today on Aussie. Hope it helps you, and we'll catch up later. Cheers for now.